Hello, guys. Imagine that you find an unfamiliar word in a book you're reading. You Google it. A couple of weeks later, you find the same word again, but you already forgot what it means. Google again. Remember when you knew by heart all the telephone numbers of your friends? Why do we forget information that we just looked up and that is easily accessible on our computers or phones? Today, in Deciding How to Decide, we will talk about the Google effect, also known as digital amnesia. And what exactly is it? The Google effect is the tendency to forget information that can be found readily online or on electronic devices. If most of the information is online, what should we remember? And why does it happen? Our brain prioritizes information. Every day we receive a lot of bits of new information. It is very difficult to keep everything in memory. Therefore, we unconsciously decide what information we choose to remember. You can also say that forgetting information is efficient. After all, knowing how and where to access the information is more effective than imperfectly knowing pieces of information. Of course, it's efficient only if you can always remember how to access the information. If you forget it, you're toast. Do we always have access to our information? Check this. Anna is in a bar one night and she loses her phone. She starts walking home, but she doesn't go far. She realizes she doesn't know how to go home because she always relies on Google Maps. Obviously, she can't take an Uber. If someone lent her a phone, she wouldn't be able to call anybody to pick her up since she doesn't know any phone number by heart, nor she has any taxi card in her wallet. Everything is in her lost phone. It's starting to rain. Her only option is to grab a taxi on the street, but it's not a safe neighborhood. What a problem. So, should we write down things? Around 370 BC, Plato wrote that Socrates complained that writing down things would make people ignorant because they wouldn't have to memorize anything. Almost 2,300 years later, theoretical physicist Albert Einstein argued the opposite. He didn't think it was important for a person to learn facts. Better to train the mind to think about things that can't be learned from books. What do you think? And why it's important? The Google effect influences how we learn, solve problems, and recall information. We are less likely to digest and encode new information because we can always Google it. Our knowledge can become shallow. Increasing dependence on the digital world can lead to negative consequences like decreased attention spans, lower performance on cognitive tasks, and diminishing social skills. On the flip side, the Google effect can be an effective way not to overload our brains. Now, a disclaimer. Remember, this video is not the last word regarding the Google effect. Its goal is to ignite your interest in this topic so you can do your own research. Send us your feedback so we can continue with this conversation. Time to go. See you next time. Thank you.